Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Holly Carter. I'm here to help women look and feel more confident inside and out without expensive treatments and procedures. So today I'm going to just do a tutorial on how I do my foundations. I had someone who subscribed that wanted to know. So I thought, okay, great, I'll do that. So I've already washed my face and put on all my skincare with the exception of my moisturizer. And so I'm just gonna put on some moisturizer. And my moisturizer has sunscreen in it. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my primer. I've got two primers, one for my eyes and one for my face. So I'm gonna let that soak in a little bit and I'm gonna do my eyes first. And I'm gonna use my ring finger because that's my weakest finger. And I'm gonna put it all over my lid from my lash line to my brow. This is gonna help keep my eyeshadow from creasing and help keep it on all day long. Okay. Sometimes I tend to get a little too much and then make sure you get it in there good. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab my primer for my face. It also has sunscreen in it. And it doesn't take a lot. Like, I don't know, it's clear, so I don't even know if you can see that, but I'm just gonna rub it all over my hands and put it all over my face. It's gonna help keep my foundation on. It's important to wear moisturizer before you wear foundation. Otherwise, your skin will just soak it up. And then the primer is important because it's also gonna help keep your makeup on all day. And primer can also kind of fit in some of those fine lines you might have and fill them up a little bit so that you don't have a ton of wrinkles showing up. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my concealer. And I have this dark spot over here that I like to cover up. And I'm just gonna dab on a tiny bit of concealer. I've been using retinol and a dark spot reducer that's been helping. It's a very deep spot on my face and it's getting lighter, but it still bothers me. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is I've got these lines here. So I'm gonna take a little concealer and I'm gonna put it there and I'm gonna blend it out a little bit because I want to bring these forward. I want to add light to them and bring them forward so they don't show up as much. I'm also gonna add a little bit on either side of my nose where I'm starting to get sort of laugh lines and just blend that out. And then I'm not gonna use it under my eyes until after I put the foundation on. Okay, so that's my under concealer. Then I'm gonna grab my foundation brush, which I talked about in my last video. I love this brush, it's flat, and I'm gonna take I have a liquid foundation and I use a matte foundation. I also, the products that I sell, it also has a luminous foundation, which helps give you that dewy look, and it helps also, a lot of times helps you look younger. But I have combination skin, and so I kind of like the matte foundation better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna squeeze a good amount on my hand. And that way I'm not putting my brush back on the tip and contaminating it. So I've just got some on my hand there and I just grab my brush and I just tap it in there and I'm just going to start applying all over my face. And I'm gonna go in a downward motion because all the hair on your face grows down. If you are one of those people that does the microplaning, I think that's what it's called, and you take all that hair off, you don't have that problem, but I don't tend to do that. So I'm just gonna blend down. And the great thing about this foundation is it's buildable. So if you don't like the amount of coverage that you've got, you can add to it. And on my forehead, I kind of tend to go up, but and I just keep blending it all in. I don't put it underneath my eyes. Make sure that you get it blended in around your nose. Sometimes it just sort of pools there. And I go over my lips just a little bit so that when I put my lip liner on, it shows up good. Okay. Now I'm going to take my concealer and I'm just going to dab a little bit right here in the corners and then right out here. And I'm going to use my finger. I also have a cream brush that I can use, which is really great. And I'm going to try not to go all the way up under my eye, but blend it in really good. And it's better to use your ring finger, although I don't always do that, but because that's the lightest skin that you have and you really want to be careful with it. I'm also going to take just a bit, like if you have some dark areas on your eyelids, I'm just going to put a dot and smooth it out, and it just sort of brightens up your eyelid. Okay. And there we go. My foundation is all done, and that just took a couple of minutes. So I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I post videos on Thursdays. Please hit the bell so you never miss a video. And I'd love it if you'd share with your friends. And please grab my guide on 10 tips to a younger me without a trip to the dermatologist. It's in the description below. And then you can also, if you're interested, you can go to my Facebook page, which is Holly Carter Beauty, and message me. I also teach women how to do this one-on-one. I can do virtual or in person if you're in the San Diego area. So if you're interested, message me. I can send you samples and we can go through it. I'd love to hear comments about other topics that you're interested in learning. And I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next time.